Deep Sea Guardians, China's nuclear hideout. China has big dreams. It wants to be a world leader. A big part of that is having a powerful military, and what shows power more than nuclear weapons? Meet the Type 094 Jin-class submarines. These underwater giants are China's nuclear defense. They're like the quiet kid in class who also has a backpack full of firecrackers. China wants to make sure nobody bothers them. They want to be able to fight back if anyone attacks them with nukes. That's where the Jin-class subs come in. They hide under the waves, ready to launch a counterattack. It's a serious situation. These submarines are important to China. They show a change in how China protects itself. They don't just want to defend their own territory anymore. They want power around the world. And what better way to do that than with submarines that can hit targets anywhere? Long-reach Big Bang JL-2 and J-83 missiles. Let's talk about weapons. The Jin-class subs have some serious firepower. They carry JL-2 missiles. These missiles can travel about 9,000 kilometers. That means they can hit Hawaii, Guam, and even Alaska. Bad news for people living there. But wait, there's more. China has also been upgrading some subs with even stronger JL-3 missiles. These missiles can travel about 12,000 kilometers. That puts the whole United States within reach. So these submarines are a real threat. China is always trying to improve its missiles. They want to stay ahead of everyone else. And with the JL-3, they're sending a message. It's a clear warning to the world. Don't mess with China. Whispers and shouts, the noise problem. There's a problem with these underwater fortresses. They're like that friend who always talks too loud. They're loud, really loud. We're talking about noise levels of about 120 decibels. That's like standing next to a jet engine, not very sneaky. This is a big issue for China. The whole point of nuclear weapons is that they have to be believable. Your enemies have to believe your submarines can reach their targets, but if they're as loud as a marching band, that's hard to believe. The US Navy and its allies have great sonar technology. They can hear these submarines coming from far away, so while China might act tough, their noisy subs weaken their strategy. Changing tides, the future of China's subs. The Jin-class subs are better than the older Type 092 Jia-class submarines. Those were even louder and broke down more often. It was like trying to sneak up on someone with a broken tuba. But even with improvements, the Jin-class still needs work. China knows it has a noise problem. They're building a new type of submarine, the Type 096. These are supposed to be quieter and better. Think of them as the next generation of underwater ninjas, but they won't be ready for a few years. Until then, China's nuclear defense is a little weak. They have the weapons, but their submarines are not very sneaky. So while the rest of the world isn't too worried yet, it's something to watch and maybe buy some earplugs just in case.